session of the Noble Classic 2025 rendition. And it is at a gym that maybe you might be familiar with. It was the site of the inaugural Noble Classic almost 365 days ago. Right off of the banks of Lake Louisville on the campus of the Colony High School, Cougar Gymnasium is our location today. Our first broadcast of the weekend, and it's game number 4 overall of Session 3. It's the Knights of Frisco Independence taking on the Eagles of Prosper High. Independence coming into this contest with a record of 2-4. Head coach Jake Anderson representing the Knights out of 5A Region 2, District 11. Last year, just sub 500, 16-17 overall, missing the postseason. Coach Anderson and company looking to turn things around this year. They'll be led by Tristan Wade. The definition of an athlete, ladies and gentlemen, has a current offer from Jeff Traylor and his UTSA Roadrunners for football, hoping to try to turn things around for his Knights this year on the hardwood. Their opponents tonight, Scott Imes and his 6-4 Prosper Eagles out of 6A Region 1 District 4. 23-9 overall, 10-6 last year. Lost in the first round of the postseason, now coming into today's game with a record of 6-4. Prosper, the designated home team in their white-cladded uniforms, the white Jordans along the side with a thin Under Armour, almost looked like the Jordan-style hexagon along the sides, but instead it's Under Armour. All white tops and bottoms with a green and black trim. Green and black numerals with a thin black outline as well. Independence, the visiting team, purple tops and bottoms with a white and black trim along the sides as well, as both teams go ahead and disperse. Let's introduce our starting lineups. First for Prosper is going to be Cade Alley as well as Logan Watley. Michael Johnson is out there with Joaquin Oliver. And rounding out the starting five is going to be Matthew Ibebgu. All academic district selection last season. As Independence finally takes off their jerseys, we can take a full look at their starting lineups. I don't know if we're going to announce them or anything, but pretty sure we're not. On the floor for Frisco Independence going to be Cameron Goss as well as the previously aforementioned Tristan Wade. It'll be Devon Holloway as well as Matt Laurent. And finally, Kylan Wade, his brother, Tristan's brother, the 5 for Independence. It'll be Cameron Goss that'll be doing the jumping for Frisco Independence. Dueling with him is going to be Michael Johnson, ready to tip things off. Ball is up in the air and up. Looks like we Michael Johnson got a bit ahead of himself. This one is stolen away by Goss, and Independence will be taking the opening possessions. We are set to go. Tuning in on ASN Radio, Independence is going to be going from right to left on your respective device. They get it down low to Tristan Wade. Now back to the corner, around the horn they go. Dribble drive with short corner, and it's out of bounds. It'll be a turnover assessed to Kylan Wade, the 6-foot junior guard for Independence. First turnover of the contest for either ball club as we played 15 seconds in the first. Now Prosper on their opening offensive possession. It'll be Logan Watley walking the ball up the floor. He's closely guarded by Holloway. Almost got blitzed into the corner. Drive now short corner for Johnson. Johnson takes a whack as he rises up and will draw the foul. Foul is going to be assessed to Cameron Goss. That's the 6'6 junior forwards first. Team first of the quarter. On the charity stripe for the first time, it'll be the Prosper Eagles. Side iron shot won't go for Michael Johnson. A team last year that shot 75% from the charity stripe. That's around conference, or in this case, district average. Second shot, it's through and true, and we have points. But the Prosper Eagles strike first. On the drive, to respond is Holloway. Holloway around to Tristan Wade. That's a floater from 7, and it's good. Tristan Wade gets onto the board with his first basket as Independence steals it away. Turnover number 2. This time it's even apiece. Far side is going to be Goss. Bounce pass wide open to the corner as Kylan Wade. That one well off, won't go. Rebound is contested, but eventually coming up with it in the middle of the scuffle is Logan Watley. Watley man of the break. Now skip pass to the corner to Johnson. Johnson drives. Strong finish through contact. No foul. Offensive rebounds corralled by Johnson. He's still in the midst of everything amongst the trees, and he'll draw the foul. Foul is going to be assessed to Devon Holloway. That's his first. Team second of the quarter. Heading to the charity stripe for the second time is going to be Johnson. He split his last trip. That's 2 quick ones already for Independence in this first quarter. First free throw, front iron, no good. First substitution this time is going to be for Independence. It'll be Mason Copeland, 6'1 senior, will check in for the first time. Checking out is going to be Cameron Goss. He already has a foul. It's fair to say he might be taking a quick breather, at least momentarily. Second shot from Johnson. Gets the shooter's roll. Cages through. We're tied up at 2 a pop. So it's all been free throws for Prosper in this first quarter. Pass is stolen away. Into the lane is Joaquin Oliver. 2-on-2 break to Johnson. Johnson head fakes, barrels through, up and under. Can't get the shooter's roll that time. Still trying to go for his offensive rebound, but eventually the run is halted by Wade. It's Holloway. Holloway back on the reset to Laurent. Laurent now will reset. 6:15 left in the first. Laurent down low. Soft double team. Back out to Laurent. That's a 3. Back iron won't go. Off of the backboard as well it went. Ball gets deflected. A couple of the players hit the deck. Independent somehow comes up with possession. Coming up away with it is Tristan Wade. That's Tristan Wade, that currently has the basketball. Hit fake, up and under, and it's good from Kylan Wade. Right place, right time for 2. So both of the Wades are the only 2 that have scored for Independence. Wade with 2 and Wade with 2. This thing's pretty easy, doesn't it? 5.5 as we approach. Handoff from Ibebgu, now on the reset to Watley. Watley, great in and out step. Euro step, and it's out of bounds. Turnover assessed to Prosper. Substitution now incoming for the Eagles. Checking in is going to be Alex Moran, the 6'7 senior. Don't know if he has any relation to East Texas District 1 Congressman Nathaniel Moran or not. Might have to ask him after this game goes final. It's 5.5 in the first. It's been a low-scoring affair. 4-2 our score. Independence with the advantage. Elbow jumper, good for Tristan Wade. Tristan Wade now has 4. 5 minutes, 10 seconds. That full court pressure still being implemented. Skip pass to Johnson. Johnson takes a whack, rises through, and another tough basket. Michael Johnson's been the straw that stirred the drink for this Prosper offense. He's got 4, and that's his first successful field goal of the evening. Hop step, bounce pass to the corner. It's Wade. He'll not cork a 3. That's good from the corner. 9-4. That's Tristan Wade. Gets point number 7. Great pass. Johnson up and under. Too much on it. That won't go, and a loose ball foul is going to be caught on the floor. Foul will be charged to Johnson, as we just mentioned. That's his first, team first of the quarter. Been a pretty clean game for Prosper so far tonight. Another substitution, this time for the Eagles. Checking in for the first time. It's going to be number 13, Tyler Albert. He'll be checking in exchange for Watley. The 4:34. Devon Holloway. Now up to Tristan Wade. It's going to be hard to try to differentiate the Wades. Kylan, the shorter Wade. Tristan, the taller. Kylan by first name, Donnie, the 21. As he takes that runner, that won't go from 10. Defensive rebound is almost snatched away, but Joaquin Oliver able to corral it. Now getting his first bit of action is Tyler Albert. He goes now top of the key with 4 minutes. Prosper down, 9-4 our score. To Johnson. Johnson, travel violation is called. Another substitution, that's number 3 already for Prosper. It's going to be Joel Granderson. I'll be checking in for Johnson as he gets his first break. A much-deserved break, as he's been the main focus for this Prosper offense, at least in the early going. So a lot of basketball left to be played with 3:58 in the first. Our next game, our nightcap, right after this, will be Rowlett against Prosper Walnut Grove. A very, very North Texas heavy session. The only non-North Texas team to note is Dallas Carter, who we'll see tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, that is. Shooting foul is going to be assessed against the Prosper Eagles. That's their second of the quarter. Foul will be charged. The perpetrator, Matthew Ibebgu. That's the seniors first. Team second of the quarter. Headed to charity stripe for the first time. It's going to be Tristan Wade. His first free throw. Hits the lip of the front iron and falls through. 2 subs checking in. It'll be Cameron Goss who will check back in for Independence, as well as Elijah Hannon who'll check in for the first time tonight. Second free throw is good and a perfect trip. Final sub now as Wade checks out. It'll be Caleb Marshall who will be checked. Not Caleb Marshall. We don't have a 4. How about that? We'll try to get that 4 in a moment for you. So we have 3.5. It's 11-4. And a low-scoring affair, at least for now. And it's been, in the most part, thanks to this Independence trap. Right in front of us here at the scores table. Trapped again. Looking into the corner. Open 3. Can't get the shooter's roll. A heartbreak by Alex Moran in his first field goal attempt of the night. Hannon down low. Jump pass. Hannon, he'll let go of a 3. That won't go. Rebound is brought down by, that is Joaquin Oliver. In the center of the floor. Now down low. Drive for Albert. Albert kick to the corner and an offensive foul. We take another look at the offensive foul just moments ago. Of course, that offensive foul will be charged to Albert. Albert's first, team third. Now on the reset to Harmon. To Laurent, that is. Goss gets his pass deflected. It was intended for Copeland, who's pretty much been going block to block since he checked in. Mass subs now. It'll be both of the Wades that'll check in also. Checking in will be Holloway. So the starting unit pretty much back onto the floor. Substitution for Prosper as well in response. Checking in is going to be Jack Turnbull. A 6'5", listed as 6'4", but he looks about 6'5" to me. I'll call him 6'5", senior forward. Hurricane passes into Kylan Wade. Around the horn now to Tristan. Down low, they try to get it to Kylan on the lob, but it's deflected. Behind the back pass, it's saved by Goss. Back up top to Holloway. Holloway with 2:18. Pull-up jumper, short corner. That one's short and no good from Wade. Defensive rebound scrub by Oliver. That's Oliver's 5th rebound on the day. He's been fantastic on the glass for Prosper. As we approach the 2-minute mark for our first broadcast, game 2 overall of session 3. Next week, we're heading out of state, heading to the Show Me State, Kansas City, Missouri, on the campus of Oak Park High School. For updates on everything regarding session 4, scores, schedules, broadcasts, and more online at thenobleclassic.com. Holloway almost came up with the steal. It'll be a pull-up jumper by Moran. That one won't go. So another long possession for Prosper ends up going empty. Holloway man of the break. Now they go back around to Wade. Kylan Wade. I'll try to get him by first name. No promises, though. Well, it is Tristan. Tristan now to Laurent, who directs traffic. Laurent to Holloway. Holloway back to Laurent as they yo-yoed around with a high-low set. Kylan. Too much on it. Corrals his own miss. Into the corner. That won't go from the far side slot for Holloway. As it looks like Oliver tried to get a box out, and he did, keeping Tristan away from the rebound. Inside of a minute of our first broadcast of the night. Again, up next, the nightcap. It'll be Garland Rowlett taking on Prosper Walnut Grove. An Eagle versus Wildcat matchup. 50 seconds left. Looking. Trying to get it to Oliver. Killing his dribble. Now down low to Granderson. Granderson getting his first touch. Head fakes. He's in no man's lane. He's got to get out of the lane, and he eventually does. It's stolen away by Kylan, and a reach foul is going to be assessed to the Eagles. It'll be Alex Moran, the perpetrator, his first, team 4th of the quarter. Subs now for both teams. Checking in for Prosper is going to be Elliott Brown. He's got offers in football from Syracuse as well as Sam Houston State University. Checking in for Prosper as well is going to be Luke Morgan. Only one sub for Frisco Independence. It'll be Mason Copeland checking back into the contest. 38 seconds left. Maybe 1 or 2 more possessions remaining in this first frame. It's Holloway taking his time. It's rejected by Laurent. Laurent to his right. Tristan Way standing to his left. A soft high trap being implemented. A high 2-3 trap. 17 seconds left. Independence looks like they're just going to try to milk this thing out for one more play in this quarter. 10 seconds left. Now 9, 8, 7, and 6. With it is Wade to Copeland. 3 seconds, 2, into the corner, at the horn, he beat the shot, can't get an offensive rebound, can't either, and that's how we head to the second quarter. It's been a fun one, 11-4. Prosper heading into the break, low-scoring affair as we head to quarter number 2. Back after this on the Noble Network. Second quarter set to begin here at the Colony, one of the more beautiful gyms in the DFW Metroplex, honestly in the state as a whole. It's 11-4. Frisco Independence taking an early advantage. Leading scorer so far has been between Michael Johnson for Prosper. He's got 4. He's the only player wearing a white and green jersey that's gone into the book. It's Tristan Wade, pretty much the same thing for the Independence Knights. He's got 9 points total. Also with him is Colin Wade. As we flip arrows, we're set to go. Dribble handoff now. Turn to the corner, and a block foul will be called. Foul is going to be assessed to Mason Copeland. First personal, first on the team this quarter. 7:50 left, and head coach Jake Anderson beside himself right in front of us here. Hand straight into the palm. Top of the key. Now far side three. That won't go. Rebound is almost out by Wade, but he couldn't get a good palm on it. It'll be out of bounds. Possession will stay for Prosper under their own bucket with just about 30 seconds played in the second quarter. Now top of the key is Granderson. Granderson head fakes. He's yet to get on the scoreboard. Now top of the key with it is Turnbull. Turnbull, dribble drive to Elliott Brown. Now kick to the outside on the reset for Alex Moran. Turnbull gets his dribble kill. Now to Granderson. Another long possession. Trap coming. Granderson's got to get rid of it. It gets deflected right in front of the Independence bench. Are they going to say Knights ball? I believe so. Much to the absolute dismay of Alex Moran. Or is it going to be Eagles ball? Yes, it is. If you looked at the way Independence celebrated, you would have thought it was their basketball. Wayne almost came up with a deflection. He did that time. Didn't come up with possession, though. Now kick to the corner. Straight line three from Moran. Back iron won't go. Heartbreak. Rebound is corralled by Prosper, though. Then with it is Turnbull trying to go to work on a Wade, but too bad. Work day's over. Into the open floor. It's going to be Laurent. Laurent, kick to the far side now with 6:52 left to go in the second quarter of play. That's Laurent. He'll not quick a three. That won't go. Can't get the shooter's roll as it goes halfway down and halfway out. Still no score. No bucket scored in the second quarter. Head fake into the corner. Dribble drive for Turnbull. Turnbull Euro step, but he didn't have a passport. However, he will head to the line. Second foul called against Independence. Perpetrator and drawing his first foul is going to be Matt Laurent, the 6-foot senior guard. Head of the charity stripe for the first time is going to be Jack Turnbull with an opportunity to be the second Eagle to score with a platoon swap incoming momentarily for head coach Scott Himes. As now, Independence coach Jake Henderson having a quick word with the official. Don't think he's going to change his mind, though. Although, crazier things have happened. Wet spot is cleaned up. Seems like we're good to go. At least I would hope so. First free throw from Turnbull. Gets the shooter's roll through and true. We finally have a point in the second quarter. It's been a minute. Once again, a full platoon swap will get you a reset and a shake as Turnbull prepares for his second free throw. Second free throw, that won't go. So we'll have to deal with splitting the trip. Rebound is brought down by Tristan Wade. Laurent now top of the key to Holloway. Holloway, shake and bake. Question is, did he preheat the oven? He drives, kicks to the corner outside. It's Copeland. Copeland trying to post up. Head fakes once, head fakes twice. Now gets it back to Laurent on the reset. 6:17 and counting in the first half of play. Barking orders in front of us. Head coach Jake Anderson. You can pretty much hear it clear as mud from where I'm sitting. Laurent now to Copeland. Copeland, Laurent gets it deflected. 6 minutes. Down low to Wade. Wade turns. Soft double team. Out pass to Copeland. Got deflected, but he keeps possession. Now back to Laurent again. Laurent drives. Has Wade up and under. And a great find and even better finish. It took them a while, but they eventually got to it. Prosper trying to break down this aggressive trap from Frisco Independence. Late, bit of a late call, but it is a charge either way. As we take a look just moments ago at that last bucket for Frisco Independence. All thanks to good old-fashioned patience involvement. Where you see Wade sitting in that short corner. There's an easy up and under finish. That last offensive foul charged against the Eagles. It was Turnbull who got that last foul, his first, team first of the quarter. Reset his turnaround is Holloway. Tough shot, that won't go. Wade amongst the trees, offensive rebound and a kiss off the glass for two. Wade has had 3 offensive rebounds already in this first half of play, and he scored on 2 of them. 6 points, and a lay-in, and it's good. And a timeout's going to be called after the Logan Watley basket. As he gets on the board, Coach Scott Ons wants to give his team a break, and we'll take one too. 4:54 left to go in the third, in the first half of play. Back after this on the Noble Network. After the break, Prosper taking the first timeout that we've seen today. With 4:54 left to go, it's 15-7. Set to resume in here in quarter number 2. Davis up the floor. Wade, now to Copeland. That's a 3. Too much on it, won't go. Colin Wade able to tip it back over to Holloway. Close defense. Any play on him by Logan Watley. 5-second violation called as Holloway gets stood up. Fantastic on-ball defense by Logan Watley, the 5'9" senior. 2 subs coming in, both for Indy. It's going to be number 2, Elijah Hannon, checking back in. And I previously mentioned number 4, that we don't have a number 4 for now. Want to try to get a number on him. It wasn't on the roster that we were given immediate access to, and a lay-in foul called on the way up. So that's going to be foul number 3 on Independence this quarter. Foul will be assessed to Cameron Gotts. That's his second. It'll be Tristan Wade who'll be checking back in momentarily. At the charity stripe to shoot a deuce, it's going to be Matthew Ibebgu. First free throw is good. As Ibebgu gets his first points on the board. 15-8 with 4:28. Second free throw is good. So a perfect trip, exactly what the doctor ordered for a Prosper offense that's pretty much been in a bottle most of this game. Pass gets deflected, it's out of bounds. We're going to say last touch was by Logan Watley, who drew the 5-second call just a couple of plays ago. Now on the reset, walking the dog up the floor will be Matt Laurent. Laurent yet to get on the scoreboard. Dump pass onto the basket and a great swat. Michael Johnson, now Watley on the breakaway, and that's good for 2. Great sequence to bring things back to a 2-possession game for Prosper. Long 3, won't go. Rebounds corralled by the Eagles. Prosper now starting to feel it. Corner three. Off the window. Didn't bring any Windex, though. Rebound is brought down. There's going to be a 30-second timeout that'll be called by Independence, and we'll take it with them. How about that? Prosper still in this thing. Fighting back. All thanks to defense, leading to even better offense. It was a Johnson block that led to a Watley lay-in. Points number 3 and 4 for Watley. That gives us our score with 3:36 left to go in the first half, 15-11. At one point, Prosper was staring down the barrel of a double-digit deficit. Wade an elbow jumper. Back iron won't go. Rebound is brought down by Holloway. Kick out. Laurent for 3. That won't go either. Oliver almost came up with a defensive rebound, but however, Wade off the glass again. All thanks to the offensive rebound. Colin Wade, point number 8 for him on the night. And offensive rebound number 4. Trying to work it around to the Eagles. Ibebku finds a man in the corner. That's good. Nailing the 3 ball. It's Cade Alley. Cade Alley and Shooter's Alley in the corner. And a slam the other way. So anything you can do, I can do better. Tristan Wade with point number 11 on the day. Could we see another dunk? The rise, the slam. 2 quick dunks. In the brief momentum that Prosper had, snatched away. As a whistle gets blown. And a sideline warning is going to get assessed as we take another look at the dunk off of the deflection by Tristan Wade. And an easy 2-hand slam on the breakaway. Substitution now as both Moran and Albert both check in for Prosper. 14-21. After 2 dunks, head coach Scott Imes not happy at all about a couple of recent calls. Officials now talking things over. Again, it was a sideline warning. I don't think it was a technical foul. And no, it was not. Just a brief stern talking to from the official. So we hit 2.5. Ibebku. Top of the key, works it around. On the reset, drive is Johnson. Johnson loses his footing, gets back up, and a travel violation is called. Lost his footing. Johnson not happy about the call, understandably so, because in the span of 25 seconds and 2 dunks, any momentum that Prosper had garnered has been absolutely snatched away in this second quarter. With 2:10 left. Wade to Wade on the handoff. Wade, jump pass to Laurent. Laurent head fakes. Now over to Tristan. Tristan, now over to Copeland. Now Kylan, step back. Fall away jumper. That's good. A jump shot that's tougher than a $2 steak with 1:50 left. The run continuing. 6-0 in favor of the Knights. Pass to Johnson. Johnson, Euros, off the glass, and that's in to respond. Johnson was a bit quiet. Now he's got 6. In the corner, Laurent. That's good. Matt Laurent gets onto the board in a huge way. His first 3 points of the night and a huge trifecta. Reach foul is going to be called against Colin Wade. Thankfully, that's only his first. However, it is team's 4th. Last foul to give for the Knights as a platoon swap checking in for the purple and black. It'll be Hannon, as well as the previously aforementioned number 4, that again we still don't have a name for. As Ibebgu with it. In the corner is Johnson. Under the basket, Ibebgu, and it's good. Ibebgu gets his first field goal. He's got 4 on the day. Screaming up the floor is Hannon. Hannon closely guarded by Albert, and Albert's going to draw the foul. That's Tyler Albert's team second of the quarter. Quick sub now as Albert checks out. It'll be Granderson that'll check in. Substitution for Independence as well. It'll be Mason Copeland who'll check back in. An exchange for the number 4 that we still don't have a name for. We'll get it at halftime. How's that? Collin with it. Jump catch onto the corner. Trying to get it down low to Goss. They do. Around the horn. Hannon steps back now, resets. 53 seconds left to go. He'll take a long 3. That one won't go from Hebron. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eagles ball. An ill-advised shot according to the Independence coaching staff. 94 feet. That's the defense getting played now for Independence. With it is Granderson. Granderson now to Albert, who has 2 fouls. 34 seconds left. Granderson into the corner. Ty Ibebgu kicks. Albert, corner 3. That's good. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. A huge 3. Tyler Albert gets on the board. His first point of the game. 19 seconds left. Possibly the final possession. Laurent, who already has a 3 in this one, now to Goss. Goss with 8 seconds. Into the corner. Open 3. Won't go. Back iron. 3 seconds. Jump ball is going to be called. Arrow is in favor, I believe, at least by our count for Independence. And it will be Independence ball. It'll be Wade that'll check in exchange for Copeland. So with that, about a second. Lob pass. Wanted a foul, but no dice as we head to the half. Independence playing a pretty good game of basketball so far. 26-21. Prosper and the Eagles still staying in this thing. We'll take a look at the highlights and more of Game 1 of mini broadcast this weekend. Back after this on the Noble Network.
Great state of Texas, sports is about more than a game. It's about passion. It's about pride. It's about community. Never forget the pursuit of victory. That for Texans, how we win is just as important as winning itself. That's why we compete the Texas way, with a respect for others, control of self, and a spirit of competition. Because we know that true champions not only excel on the field, but have the kind of character that make them champions in the game of life. For in this moment, on this stage today, you are more than just a player, a coach, or a fan. You are an ambassador of the game. This is our legacy. This is the Texans way. great state of Texas, sports is about more than a game. It's about passion. It's about pride. It's about community. Never forget, in the pursuit of victory, that for Texans, how we win is just as important as winning itself. That's why we compete the Texas way, with a respect for others, control of self, and a spirit of competition. Because we know that true champions not only excel on the field, but have the kind of character that make them champions in the game of life. For in this moment, on this stage today, you are more than just a player, a coach, or a fan. You are an ambassador of the game. This is our legacy. This is the Texans way.
At IHG's Holiday Inn Express, you can guest how you guest. Enjoy free breakfast while you work or play. Take on Miami, Mexico City, Minneapolis, or any Holiday Inn Express destination you choose. Follow a great day with a better night's sleep, all while earning points for free nights with IHG One Rewards. With Holiday Inn Express, part of IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest.
For one-on-one opportunity, steps through, Euros, rises through traffic, doesn't have a toll tag though, keeps it in bounds as Mulling, Dixon on the follow and it's in for two. The Cougars strike first, 2-0 count the year contender. At far side 3, no good from Mulling, rebound is corralled by Goodwin. Goodwin now to Chase Wilson. Wilson downloaded a steal, he goes double triple team, doesn't matter, still a tough finish, defensive glass. 5:21 left in the first quarter, getting big clean is Goodwin. Goodwin rising through contact and a foul is going to be called on Dixon. Corners Wilson, his second three-point try of the game. Same result, wide, just opposite corner. Dixon, one-on-one, rises, and the foul, count it. Dixon crosses to his right, steps back, will shake and bake. Looks to preheat the oven, up and under, and he's got it, second and one of the game. Peterson and Bradley trying to top him in the corner, won't get it. Lostila, great pass, bounce forward to Goodwin. Goodwin, hot step, and it's good. With 2:46 comedy win by their own bucket. Those three line right in front of us here. Funnily enough, fun fact about him, we'll get that to in a second. As Dixon, another tough finish. Inbounds pass is into Wilson. In the corner, high arcing three, and it's straight nylon for Jacob Lee. 15. Take a look at who's on the floor for the Colony as they get into the super zone. It's Dixon, Toronto, and Singletary as the layup is good from Goodwin. Morrell snatches his chain. 2-on-2 break. Charge taken by Singletary, and yes it is. And not a single point on the board. And he still made a fantastic impact. Dixon. That was a look at one of the many fantastic contests we've had in the first two sessions of the 2025 Noble Classic. All session long, we'll be taking a look at some of the best games, the best moments. We're almost winding things down. It's almost ridiculous to think that we're almost in district season. The last week of the month, typically the last kind of week of non-conference or non-district play in Texas high school basketball. So now we have a little bit of discrepancy on the scoreboard, but seems like we're ready to go. Arrow's going to go in favor of Independence, at least for now. So we're set. 10 seconds have elapsed in this third quarter of play. By Bebgu, now hands off to Johnson. Johnson, six points in the first half of play. Out of Watley. Watley drives. Watley gets it swatted away. Rejected by Tristan Wade. Around the horn. Out of Johnson again. He's closely guarded by Kylan Wade. Johnson got it deflected. Kills his dribble. Out of Bebgu. He'll with a straight line three. That's good. And the Eagles strike first in this second half. Bebgu. Now with 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Funny how that works out. In the corner, wide open, it's Holloway. That's good. Devon Holloway responds with a three ball of his own. Back to a 2-possession game. Holloway, his first points of the night. High-pointed pass for Alley. Alley around to Johnson. Johnson, top of the key. Head fake for Oliver. Johnson drives through traffic. Finger roll finish, and English on the finish, too. Michael Johnson, point number 8. 7 and 8. As it'll be Copeland who'll be checking in just a brief moment for Independence. Into the corner. It's Holloway. He already has a 3. Ibebgu gets a hand on it. It falls out of bounds. It will remain Independence ball as Copeland will check in. Now he'll check in. The man will take a break for the purple-cladded Knights will be Cameron Goss. Easy turn and finish for Kylan Wade again. He has pretty much had his way with 12 points. Right behind his brother Tristan to lead all active scores. On a 3 in response for Watley. Logan Watley now with 7, his first points of the second half. Kylan Wade getting downhill. Turns, lets it fly, that won't go. Johnson the defensive board. With 5:39 left in the third quarter of play. Watley calling for it. He gets it. Now barks orders to get ready to direct traffic. Princeton almost a pinwheel screen set on the far side edge of the key. Now Johnson, travel violation is called. Second travel called against Johnson today. Sub now checking in for Prosper. It's going to be Joel Granderson. He'll check in exchange for Oliver, who's done a fantastic job on the glass. He's got 5 rebounds tonight. We still yet to see a foul in this first quarter. It was a clean in the second half, and a travel violation is called. Quick sub now for Prosper as Elliott Brown will check in. Coach Anderson wanted a foul after the drive resulted in a kick in the face. However, the travel did happen first, at least from my angle. Here's Watley with it. Watley behind the back dribble and a reach foul will be charged to Holloway. That's Holloway's second, team first of the quarter.
It had no effect on the play. In fact, they would have scored. I think they would have blown the whistle. I think they would have scored if they would have blown the whistle.
So here Coach Jake Anderson having a quick word with the official. Johnson takes the inbounds pass. He spins, loses it, stolen away. Johnson staying with it. On the drive is Brown, and Brown draws the loose ball foul in the short corner. Foul number 2 of the quarter for Indy. First against Tristan Wade. Prosper, take it out on their own bucket. Dribble gets killed, finds Ibebgu. He'll let go of a long 2, that won't go. Strong rebound is corralled by Tristan Wade. Ball goes out of bounds, it will remain Independence basketball. Brown beside himself, not happy at all. Officials have a laugh at his reaction, understandably so, it was pretty funny. With 4:42 left in the third quarter. It's Holloway. Holloway with 2 fouls to his name. 4 minutes, 34 seconds left in this third quarter and ticking. Broadcast brought to you by Cerebro Stats, the official stats and statistics and data provider of the Noble Classic. 3-on-2 break. The drive, the lay-in. Granderson, an offensive foul is called. Thankfully, we have the beauty of replay. Take a second look to see, was he set? Yep, still as a statue. Great call and an even better charge. Elliott Brown will draw it. His first foul. As Tristan will check out. Tristan Wade by first and last name. Also a substitution for Prosper. Ibepgu checks out, and Albert will check back in. Notably, he's got 2 fouls as well.
Hammer, Matt, get the ball. Hammer.
Clock rolling. It's Holloway. Holloway's already got a 3. Wade gets his dribble killed. Now back out to Holloway with the 4:05. Holloway hop steps in the lane. Pass gets deflected by Brown. It's out of bounds. And who would have thought a football player would be able to make a great play on a pass like that? Luke Morgan's going to check in for the first time tonight for the Prosper Eagles. He'll be coming in exchanging a relief from Michael Johnson. Holloway goes across the timeline. We'll walk it on down. He's got Granderson in defense. Granderson, a very lanky defender. Around from Laurent to Hanna. Kick to the corner. Copeland uncorks a 3. That too much on it, won't go. Rebound is corralled hastily by Tyler Albert. Now Brown stutter steps and a carry violation is called. A 2-point game. Prosper still well in this thing. At one point, they were down 10. With 3:38 in the third, Independence will take the basketball back after the Prosper turnover just moments ago. Holloway heading downhill. Drives, turns, reset to Laurent. Hammond. Handoff to Copeland. He attempted a 3. Last trip down for Independence. The drive is Holloway. Holloway gets it tied up, and Elliott, that's a tough customer to snatch something away from. Morgan, skip pass to Elliott. Brown gets stood up and will hand the ball back off to Albert. Albert, a sweep, generates a little bit of space. Substitution now pending for Independence. Hand off to Albert with 2:54 left in the third quarter. 2-point Prosper deficit. They get tied or take their first lead of the game with a 3-ball or a 2-ball here. Out of the way, a pivotal offensive possession. Into the corner, open 3. That's good. And a timeout gets taken. For the first time tonight, the Prosper Eagles have the lead. And a huge 3 as we head to a break. Timeout taken by Independence. Full timeout, but we'll be back in 30. Back after this on the Noble Network.
With 19 hotel brands at IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest. Simply arrive or make an entrance at Intercontinental Hotels. Enjoy the local scenery without leaving your hotel indigo. Stick to the agenda. Or experience something unexpected at Kimpton Hotels. Choose from 19 IHG hotel brands and earn points for free nights with IHG One Rewards.
After the timeout just moments ago, arguably play of the night, at least if you're a Prosper Eagle, taking their first lead of the evening off of a huge corner 3. Elliott Brown, have yourself a night. Done a lot on the defensive end. Now getting it done on the offensive end as well. Now Independence for the first time. Now with their backs against the wall. Ball gets deflected. Into the open floor, it's Granderson. Granderson drives, kicks. Pass was intended for Albert, but it's deflected out of bounds by Copeland. Now you can feel the tension just slowly starting to build on this Independence bench. Pull-up jumper. Solid shot. That one won't go for Morgan, though. Too much on it. With it is Wade on the breakaway. Wade saves it to Tristan. Tristan gets it deflected. Now Granderson on the steal, man in the break. He doesn't have numbers. It's 4-on-1. Goes straight through traffic. Doesn't have a toe tag, though. Offensive rebound is corralled by Moran, and it won't go either. It's been a rough and tumble third, at least for now, as Holloway drives, loose ball foul, a reach foul will be called on the floor. Are they going to call it a reach or a block? Either way, it's going to be Tyler Albert's third. Second of the quarter. Both teams sitting at 2 fouls apiece as Logan Watley has seen enough. He'll check back in. Lob pass, and it won't go. However, Wade is able to draw the foul. Foul will be charged to Moran. That's his second, team third. Only one more foul to give for the Eagles. As for the first time, Colin Wade will head to the charity stripe to shoot two. First shot, front iron short, won't go. He's got 12 points, had 10 in the first half. As next up, it'll be the Rowlett Eagles taking on the Walnut Grove Wildcats. That shot won't go either. And how about this? Maverick royalty, Monte Ellis, in the building. As he'll watch his son, Monte Ellis Jr., and the Walnut Grove Wildcats take on Rowlett in our next contest, right here on the Noble Network. Holloway, man, in the 2-on-2 break. Strong finish, that won't go. Wade and the rest of the Independence bench wanted a foul, however, ref swallowing the whistle. With it, Watley, high-arcing pass into the hands of Moran. Down low, Brown turns. He can't get in, a foul is called. Or is it an offensive foul? Yes, it is. Another good old-fashioned pass and crash. This time at the cost of the second foul to Brown. Foul number 4 of the quarter for Prosper. 1 minute. That's all that remains in this third quarter. Wade, downhill, bumps, lay in, won't go. Strong rebound is corralled by Moran. Brown, he's guarded by Tristan Wade. 2 football powers and a great finish and a feed. 34-31. Great hesitation, dribble, and an even better finish. And a timeout is going to be called by Independence. They can feel the winds of turning in this one. Prosper's played some great basketball in this third quarter. Still with a lead. Back after this. Independence calling the timeout. They'll have 2 in their back pocket the rest of the way. It's been a rough third quarter for the Independence Knights. A Knights team that at one point enjoyed the fruits of a double-digit lead. Now they're down 1. As Prosper takes possession back. 30 seconds left to go in this third. Watley yo-yoing it. Up the floor to Ibebgu. To Watley again. Watley gets stood up in double team. Head fake, in danger is Alley. Alley kicks to Joaquin Oliver. Now back to Alley again, 19 seconds. Timeout's going to get taken by Prosper. Don't know how I feel about that timeout. Really, now it'll be head coach Scott Imes with 3 in his back pocket the rest of the way. Back after this on the Noble Network.
At IHG's Holiday Inn Express, you can guest how you guest. Enjoy free breakfast while you work or play. Take on Miami, Mexico City, Minneapolis, or any Holiday Inn Express destination you choose. Follow a great day with a better night's sleep, all while earning points for free nights with IHG One Rewards. With Holiday Inn Express, part of IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest.
Scott Imes, the company, wanted to talk things over, trying to bail his team out. Was immediately trapped right in front of us here at the scores table here at Cougar Gymnasium on the campus of the Colony High. But a timeout saved him, at least for now. 18 seconds left to go in the third. Ibebgu takes the inbounds pass, gets downhill, looking for Wally, and it's out of bounds. So not only do you burn a timeout, you turn the ball over as soon as you get out of the break. 14 seconds left, plenty of time for Independence to get a more than a quality shot. So here's Holloway. Holloway, downhill. Top of the key three for Laurent. Front iron won't go. 4 seconds. Ibebgu with 3, 2, and 1. Will he get a shot off? He does. Off the backboard and no good. And that's how we head to the fourth quarter. It's been a fun one. Prosper heads back to the sideline. Feeling pretty good, however. Independence right on their heels. We get set for the fourth. It's 34-33. First broadcast of the night in session 3 concludes right after this.
With 19 hotel brands at IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest. Simply arrive or make an entrance at Intercontinental Hotels. Enjoy the local scenery without leaving your hotel indigo. Stick to the agenda. Or experience something unexpected at Kimpton Hotels. Choose from 19 IHG hotel brands and earn points for free nights with IHG One Rewards.
First horn sounds here at the Colony High. As we end the third and prepare for the fourth. 7 points for Ibebgu, looking at Prosper, that is. 3 points for Alley, 7 for Watley, 8 for Johnson, 3 for Brown, 3 for Albert, only 1 for Turnbull. That's the scoring for Prosper. It's been a two-man show in terms of scoring for Independence, though. Scotland Wade with 10. And it'll be Tristan Wade with 13. First shot of the fourth quarter won't go. Prosper comes down with a defensive board. 7 minutes, 46 seconds left to go. It's a 2-on-2 break. Open and a slam for Tristan Wade. With that, Independence takes the lead back. Lead change number 3 of the night. And dunk number 3 for Wade. Down low is Johnson, up and under, and in a great finish under the hoop. Johnson, great body control, and Prosper takes the lead back. That's lead change number 4. Bumping. It's Kylan, finger roll, pretty much behind his head. Would you really consider that a behind the back pass? I don't know. I would think so. Ibebgu gets it deflected as we take another look at that last lay-in just moments ago by Kylan Wade. That's point number 14 on the night for him. Prosper takes it out of the basket. To Ibebgu. Now Johnson. Johnson looking for Alley in the corner. He already has a 3. Johnson looking for a 3 of his own. That one's short. Rebounded by Alley. Is deflected and is right in the hands of Oliver. Oliver back to Alley. Great head fake. Stutter steps. Dump off. And an easy finish for Oliver. Make that lead change number 5 as Joaquin Oliver gets on the board with his first point. Holloway turns. Dribble gets killed. Looking on the reset instead, he finds Johnson on the steal. It's Alley, 2-on-1, lay in, and a foul is called as he crashes to the deck. Tristan Wade will draw his second.
Why would he keep moving away from
As we take one more look at that last lay-in from Wade. Just great balance on the finger roll finish. First free throw is good for Alley. This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he makes them count. A perfect trip that gives him 4. 3-point game now. Holloway, stutter steps. Fancy feet, now reset. It's guarded by Albert. Kick to the corner. Wade, back out to Holloway. Holloway somehow kept his balance. Holloway, a strong finish at the 10. That won't go. And a travel violation is going to get called. Turnover assessed to the Eagles. Independence will take it back under their own basket. Elliott Brown will check back in. Exchange for Joaquin Oliver. Great minutes for Oliver. And plenty of rebounds to boot. 5 minutes, 56 seconds, and a swat away from Johnson. What a block. Johnson, his second block on the night. Here's Albert with 5:43 left in the fourth. Albert rejects the screen and instead hands it over to Alley. Alley to Johnson. Johnson a long cross. Hop step, lay in, that won't go. Contact, ball goes loose, and it'll be Independence ball. He looks over to the referee in absolute dismay. He ain't happy.
Hey, box here, box here.
Still a 3-point game. Prosper's largest lead, funnily enough, is 3. Largest lead for Independence has been 10. Tristan down low. And it's stolen away. They try to get it to Goss. Instead finds Brown. It's Brown 2-on-1. Brown up and under, and it's good on the breakaway. Elliott Brown on offense has come alive in the second half. He's got 5. Holloway with a substitution incoming for Independence. 2 substitutions making. It's going to be Hannon as well as Copeland. Finger roll finish. Look for the English, but couldn't find the right textbook. 4:50 left to go. It's Alley, head fakes. Ty Bebgu on the drive. Finger roll, that won't go. Heartbreak. Rebound is corralled by Holloway, who managed to break. That's enough numbers, but eventually does get reinforcements as he slows things back down with 4:40 left. Around the horn. Wade to Wade. Wade steps back. Looked like he wanted to fire it off, but a reach foul is going to be called against Elliott. That'll be Elliott Brown's third. Team first of the quarter. They're going to get a sub for him. It'll be Granderson, the lucky one to check in. Remember, next week, the final session of the year, session 4 for Kansas City, Missouri, Oak Park High School. Go to thenobleclassic.com for a schedule, scores, and more. Wade gets it contested. Granderson somehow coming up with it. Check that. That was Luke Morgan who was able to come up with it. So the arrow is in favor of Independence. Keep that in mind. Both teams only sitting at a foul apiece. Prosper with 3 timeouts. Indy with 2. There's Morgan. Morgan to Albert. Albert drives on Copeland. Takes a long step after killing his dribble. Looking for Morgan. It's out of bounds. It will remain Prosper ball. As a substitution now coming in as Prosper looks to get some more height on the floor. It'll be Alex Moran who will check in for Ibebgu. Much needed break. You want to try to get him a break while you can, even with a slim lead.
Hey, cross screen, back screen, cross screen, back screen. Get back screen, team.
As we're waiting on something. No, it's a wet spot on the complete other side of the floor. Okay. Again, our next broadcast, our next game, the nightcap of day 1 of session 3. Led against Walnut Grove. Well, a jam-packed Walnut Grove team will be fun to watch.
Get up, Mason, get up, get up.
Inbounds pass is now over to Brown. Brown now top of the key to Granderson. He's got a tough cookie guarding him and Tristan Wade. There's Brown. Brown, hesitation, kicks, it's deflected, it goes out of bounds. Able to get a hand on it was Tristan. It'll be both the Wades, Copeland, Hannon, and Laurent on the floor
Switching it up there.
for Independence. It'll be Moran, Granderson, Brown,
Cross screen, back screen.
Albert,
Thank you.
and Morgan on the floor for Prosper. Granderson trying to get downhill on Copeland. He's got to get rid of it. Count's going against him. Finally gets rid of it right on schedule at about 4.5. Logan kicks. Moran for 3. That won't go. Rebound and screaming up the floor is going to be Kylan Wade. Wade to Copeland. Copeland spins. Gets it stuffed at the rim. Ball goes out of bounds. As we take another look, Copeland pretty much went against a brick wall. Not only did he get it blocked, the rebound was corralled and hit him out of bounds on the way out. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left as we finally get the basketball back from going up the hill or one of the 4 tunnels here at Cougar Gymnasium. There's a labyrinth of a gym. If you don't pay attention, you can easily get lost, especially if you're down on the lower level where we are. If you're up in the main concourse, and you're pretty much just fine. It's when you get to elevators and stairs where things get murky. Brown gets a deflected. Prosper will get the basketball back. We'll keep possession with 3:04 left and counting. 42-37 our score. Moran, top of the key to Granderson. On the skip. And it looks like a reach foul will be charged to Independence. That's 3. That's 2 on Kylan Wade. Foul number 2 of the quarter for Indy. As Granderson checks out, giving valuable minutes off of the bench, Michael Johnson, the 6'2 senior guard, will check in. Get it to Albert. Barking for a trap is going to be Coach Jake Anderson. Ball gets deflected. Everybody just staring at the basketball. It somehow stays in bounds. Albert at the bottom of the pile somehow keeps possession with 2:45. Crossing. Johnson. Head fakes. Fall away into the corner. Somehow finds Brown. Kick to the outside. It's Moran who hit a 3 earlier in the first quarter. Hasn't hit one since though. Albert skies it across to Johnson. Johnson pretty much in no man's land against Copeland. Brown head fake, steps in, gets it deflected, but it's right in the hands of Albert, who will reset again with 2:25. Prosper pretty much taking every second they can as long as they can keep possession. And a push will be charged to Kylan Wade. That's his third, team third of the quarter. .220 left to go. As a platoon swap, it's Ibebgu, Oliver, Johnson, Watley, and Alley on the floor for Prosper now. Ibebgu, double team. Oliver somehow comes up with it. Johnson, offensive foul. That's Johnson's second, team second. As Tristan Wade has seen enough. He'll check back in. Exchange for Nick Morgan. That's the number 4. Told you we'd get him at halftime. As another wet spot gets cleaned up, this time under the Prosper basket after the charge. Here's Holloway. Holloway scanning the floor. On top of the key, it's Kylan Wade. As Wade draws an offensive foul too. That's his 4th. He's got to come out. And more importantly, the last foul to give for Independence the rest of the way. With a lot of basketball left. As Nick Morgan will check back in exchange for Wade. Indy back in the full court. Jump pass. Ibebgu. Now Alley. Skip to Ibebgu again. Down low is Johnson trying to turn around slam. Wanted a foul. I didn't think he tried to dunk that. Okay. Why not? With 1:39. With a play like that probably would have been a huge dagger, or at least a shot to the heart. Might not have been a dagger, but a jump shot no good from Wade. As the previously aforementioned, Johnson comes down with the board. Johnson drives, lay in, offensive foul. Foul number 3 on Prosper. Also foul number 3 on Johnson. As Albert will check back in exchange for Johnson, who will take a short break. They definitely need him, that's for sure, on both sides of the floor. As it looks like Elliott Brown will be checking back in as well. He'll be in exchange for Watley. One thing to note, the Prosper depth, at least in the backcourt, it's pretty darn good. You have Alley, Watley, and Johnson. As they roll it in. Holloway picks it up near the white volleyball line, across at the timeline. Great dump pass. Wade to Wade. That lay-in won't go. 1 minute and 8 seconds. 42-37. Dump pass to Albert. Albert, soft double team. He's got to get rid of it, but instead it's going to be a timeout that gets called. We'll take it with him. Both teams will be sitting on 2 timeouts apiece. He's only got fulls, and it will be a full for head coach Scott Hines. Back in 1 minute on the Noble Network.
The great state of Texas, sports is about more than a game. It's about passion. It's about pride. It's about community. Never forget in the pursuit of victory that for Texans, how we win is just as important as winning itself. That's why we compete the Texas way, with a respect for others, control of self, and a spirit of competition. Because we know that true champions not only excel on the field, but have the kind of character that make them champions in the game of life. For in this moment, on this stage today, you are more than just a player, a coach, or a fan. You are an ambassador of the game. This is our legacy. This is the Texans way.
After the break, 42-37, Prosper a slim lead. 1 minute of basketball left to play. As Brown will inbound, he'll get it to Albert across at the timeline and now gives him the whole length of the floor to Scowl. Closely guarded by Morgan to Brown. Brown guarded by Wade. Tristan by first name. Albert weaseling his way through traffic, now finds Oliver. Ibebgu immediately gets it back to Albert. Ibebgu pretty much wide open at the free throw line. Gets 2 hands on it, turns, reset, and a reach foul will be called, and that'll put Prosper in the bonus the rest of the way. Foul is going to be charged to Tristan Wade. That's his 3rd. So Ibebgu will head to the charity stripe for the 2nd time tonight. He went perfect his last trip. First shot is good. The first made basket we've had in a while. Morgan checks out. Kylan Wade will check back in with 40 seconds left. Huge free throw. Substitution now for Independence. It'll be Hannon who'll check in. Ibebgu now has 9 with those 2 made free throws. It's Holloway scaling up the sideline right in front of us as he crosses. Downhill, drives, laser pass to the corner to Hannon. Hannon drives to Laurent. They got to get a shot up quickly here. Holloway, jumper, front iron won't go. Rebound is hit by Johnson. Over to Albert. As now Johnson breaks away. 20 seconds left. Oliver, all by himself, now gets met. Holloway fouls. Holloway his 3rd. Independence now already over the limit. That's pretty much all but settled now. As Joaquin Oliver will head to the line to shoot 2 for the first time. He already has 2 points to his name. First free throw, back iron, and flushes through. A team that was at one point down 10 marches their way back with a fantastic 3rd quarter. And that'll do it. That'll pretty much all but seal it. As Oliver gets points 3 and 4 at the line. 10 seconds left. Holloway will drive, and the foul, count it. Foul to be charged on Albert, his 4th. And the last team foul to give for the rest of the quarter for whatever it's worth. Platoon swap, it'll be Copeland, Goss, and Morgan will be checking in. The latter will be checking in after this free throw, barring the result, of course. As once again, Monte Ellis in the building, former Dallas Maverick, Milwaukee Buck, and Golden State Warrior. That free throw won't go. Ibebgu comes down with it. Ball gets tied up. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2. Albert will just run it out, and that will do it. After being down double digits, Prosper survives. Our final score as we get ready for the nightcap. Prosper, 46. Independence, 39. What a game. What a contest that was. We'll have one more after this one. It's Rowlett. It's Walnut Grove. It's the final game of night 1. For Jared Jones, Jay Fry, our camera operator, Noah Raditz, and the rest of the fantastic Mobile crew, I'm Jared Jones saying so long. I'm going to take a break. I'll see you guys in a minute. Once again, our final 46-39, Prospero over Independence.